Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sonja and you are watching Domestic Diva Cooking, and this is another episode of What's for Dinner. And tonight I'm sharing 3 absolutely amazingly delicious recipes, so stick around and check them out. For dinner tonight I am making grilled shrimp, and I'm going to make a side of pasta for the kids and spiralized zucchini for us. So I have about 1.5 pounds of shrimp here, and I'm going to do a little marinade with some olive oil, butter, garlic, and lime juice, and a touch of honey. So here is my marinade, and now I'm just going to, while the shrimp is still kind of drying off from being washed, I'm going to create a dry seasoning, and it will consist of salt, paprika, Italian seasoning, and red pepper flakes. So here is the seasoning mix, and I'm going to add all my shrimp into the marinade. Toss it so it's all covered. Now I'm going to toss the seasoning in and mix it up again. So I'm going to let this marinate for about an hour or so. And while that's marinating, I'm also soaking my bamboo skewers so I can add the shrimp to it just before grilling. And then once it's ready to go on a grill, I'm gonna grill it for about 2 to 3 minutes per side. For the sauce for the pasta, I'm using some olive oil and butter, and I'm going to add some red pepper flakes and garlic once the oil and butter are heated up, and then I'm just at the end just toss it with some fresh basil from the garden, and I'm going to get my zucchini that I spiralized in there, and I'm also making a Caesar salad. So I have heated this quite well, and then you just throw in some garlic and red pepper flakes, and you have to watch the garlic so it doesn't burn. You cook it for like a minute, and then I am also just cooking up some of the zucchini, and I already added the basil to it. I'm just softening it up, and then the pasta is ready here for the sauce. So the garlic is just about done. For dinner tonight, we are having egg roll in a bowl. And if you have been watching me for a while, you know I absolutely love kitchen gadgets, and this one is one of my favorites. It's the Breville wok. I gotten it a couple months back, and I absolutely love it, and it's fairly large. So for the egg roll, you will need some sesame oil, ground meat. Now I suggest either turkey, chicken, or pork. I am using pork this time. Sesame seed, soy sauce. You need coleslaw, and then you need fresh garlic, some ground ginger, salt to taste if you didn't get enough with soy sauce. So I'm using actually 2 packages of meat. I'm making a double so that way we have leftovers for lunch. So you want to have your wok very hot. And then another tool that I like using for ground meat is a pan to set ground meat tool. And this won't scratch your non-stick, and it just breaks up the meat real nice. So you want to cook your meat completely before you add any other ingredients. So now I'm going to add a teaspoon of ginger, as well as my garlic, which I'm gonna press through a garlic press. tablespoons of soy sauce. I just had enough. I'm going to add my coleslaw mix. I'm adding just a little bit more shredded cabbage because I'm making a double batch, but I only had one package of the coleslaw mix. Going to mix it up. I'm gonna put a lid on it and just let the steam cook the cabbage as well. Just for about a minute. For dinner tonight, I'm making bacon ranch chicken. I will be wrapping all of this stuff and chicken breast in a tin foil I'm making on a barbecue. I will have the recipe linked down below. I did not have a ranch seasoning, so I'm kind of creating my own. In here I have parsley, paprika. Paprika is extra, but parsley, dillweed, paprika, and onion powder. Then I have some fresh garlic by accident and sprinkled some parsley on it. And then I also have chives from my garden, some butter. You will need cheese, you will need bacon, potatoes. If you're low carbing, you can add cauliflower on the bottom instead of the potatoes. And then you need chicken breast. So I'm going to mix my seasoning first, and I'm going to put the seasoning, a little bit of it over the potatoes, mix it up, and then I'm going to spread the potatoes on the tin foil, and then place the chicken on top and season it more with the seasoning, and then put bacon on top, and then when it's almost done cooking, open up a tin foil and sprinkle with cheese. I'm going to add a couple spoons of the seasoning that I pre-mixed here into my potatoes and a little bit on the cauliflower. So this is what I have left. I had added 4 teaspoons of the seasoning into potatoes and then 2 teaspoons of the seasoning on cauliflower. And now I'm going to brush my aluminum foil sheets with olive oil, and then I'm going to assemble it. So I have assembled 2 just to show you what it looks like. I've got cauliflower, there is seasoned chicken, and the 2 bacons. I just split one into 2 on top, and the same thing for the potatoes. So they are all assembled and they will be going on the grill. And just before once it's all done, I'm just going to open the packets up, sprinkle some cheese, and cook until cheese is melted. And I will be adding a serving with the side of the sweet kale salad. I'll probably just make half of it. So here they are. I just added cheese. And I was just thinking these would be great for camping, like for your first time when you're setting up. You prepare these at home, and then when you get to your campsite, you can just, once you're done setting up, add them on the fire, and no cleanup whatsoever. You can even eat them out of those pockets too. Well, I hope you enjoy these 3 fairly easy and delicious meal recipes, meal ideas. I will have the recipes linked in my blog post in the description box, so make sure you check them out. There are several others in that blog post as well. And let me know down in the comments if you are going to be trying any of these recipes out. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. And I would love it if you consider pressing the subscribe button and a notification bell so you don't miss out any of my new uploads. And until next time, hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching.